so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so
I'm Dan from Maryland Double Deckers, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Look at downtown, 4th and Market Street right now live. Today is, what is today? Friday, November 14th. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick. It is a show all about Frederick, and we broadcast live from 401 North Market Street in downtown. All right, if you want to know what is happening on the show today, we're going to do our morning roundup with Randy and Bob. We got what's happening in Frederick that will come sometime in the show because we're probably going to get things kicked off right after morning roundup. We're going to have Matt and maybe Shannon, I think, with the Frederick Ghostbusters. I hear we have 2 people visiting from that. And then we're going to do Under the Hood. We've got Nick from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions today talking about those codes that happen in your car. Don't forget, when you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, a local nonprofit benefits this month. It is Reforge, helping our veterans. And all you got to do is go to 401 North Market Street in downtown, Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you're going to get some cool stuff, and a local nonprofit will benefit as well. We love when that happens. Want to kick off the show shouting out, oh, we got a bunch. So we just saw Jackson RC Aviation joining us this morning. Mama Cone is on. She says we made it. Yeah, it's been a rough week. Been a rough week for sure. Mr. E, happy Friday, Frederick. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Appreciate it. Love the comments. Love to know that you guys are out there supporting this show. Let's go ahead and, the sooner we get this thing started, the sooner it's Friday afternoon.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
Well, we love to keep you up to date with what is going on in and around our area. We call this Morning Roundup.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and Randy. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
Well, it is just Dani and Randy this morning, and we'll put up the stream from 4th and Market Street as well, sitting in for Bob. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good. So we had a little four-legged creature that's been bothering us down at 4th and Market Street. You know, I gotta say, having a downtown shop, things you do not expect when you're downtown in some of these old buildings are the number of bugs that exist in
There's
and
some
around
bugs.
downtown Frederick.
There's some bugs. Yeah. And listen, we're all about letting live and let live. But when you start pooping everywhere, we're done. We're done with that. So the mouse, we set, what are they called? Humane.
The humane traps. They don't
yeah.
have the snap traps anymore.
They don't- you said they don't
I
even
didn't
make them
find them
anymore.
at Walmart. They have the glue traps, which I'm not
Yeah.
sure how much more humane they are, because then they get stuck in that and they can never move.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. But I didn't even know they didn't make those. They don't even make the snap. Well, you could probably get those at, I guarantee you can get a snap trap at a hardware store or like a local,
Like Southern States
Southern
or Tractor
States.
Supply.
Oh, definitely. They'll let you snap anything there. Bob says his
Not at
computer's
Walmart.
not.
I was stopping at Walmart, got some hot dogs and stuff for the sauerkraut. Oh, do you have that video? It was on. You posted it, right?
It's on. Yeah. But by the way, Bob
Oh,
says
that's right.
his
I'll have to go
computer.
to that. And of course, if Bob decides to show up, we can talk to him about having his sauerkraut yesterday. But anyway, so I went to Walmart and I asked for the traps, and those were the only. I bought a bunch that they had. They're inexpensive though. I gotta say, at least they were only a couple of bucks for two. So
Bob says his computer's not letting him on right now. He's in the middle of rebooting.
yeah,
So
okay, the whole reboot.
yeah, you know how that goes.
I do know how that goes. More than most. All right, well, we'll wait and talk about the sauerkraut till hopefully he's able to jump on today. What else is happening in and around the area?
Yeah, lots going on. Good morning, Frederick. Here's the latest stories making news across Frederick County. City officials say that no more than 9 non-citizens voted in Frederick's most recent general election, and under city law, well, that's fully allowed. These ballots came from city-only voter registrations lists created after Frederick changed its charter in 2024 to allow non-citizens to vote in municipal elections. The charter does not distinguish between legal immigrants and undocumented immigrants, meaning both groups are allowed to vote in city races. They cannot vote in state or federal elections, they say. 10 people registered using the city-only list, and 9 of them voted, which amounts to 0.06% of all ballots cast. Because citizens can also register on that list, election officials cannot confirm how many of those 9 voters were actually non-citizens. Turnout was about 23.8%, with Democrats sweeping every race on the ballot.
I don't know how to feel about this all the way around. First of all, being a citizen in this country, you have a few rights as a citizen of this country. Voting is one of them. Obviously, not everybody utilizes their opportunity to do that. Now, in countries like Australia, where I lived, voting is mandatory. If you do not vote, you get a fine. You don't have to vote for anybody. You just have to show up and cast a ballot. You can put Mickey Mouse on for all you care. So, and I don't know how much more that helps local elections or not. But the fact that you're giving non-citizens the right to vote, yet they're not taking you up on that opportunity. So what is the point, I guess? I think that they say, oh, well, they live in this community, they care about the community, they pay taxes, so they should have the right to vote, and yet they're not. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about, first of all, I don't think non-citizens should be allowed to vote, period, full stop. But
that would be my view. They're touting 9, only 9 voted, like that's a good thing. It should be 0, I guess, with big government and ways that we're doing business that is an acceptable amount of people that don't.
They're kind of like saying, well, see, we allowed it and only 9 people did it, but that's not the point.
Right. Right. And that would be my argument. And, that is a whole nother, problem with the government is that they can't do, they just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they just don't follow the rules, and it's not a big deal. But they voted for. They said there's that amendment lets them do it. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Formal special education aid in the sex abuse charges was in court. Oakdale Middle School appeared in court Thursday. Charges he sexually abused 2 students in the Learning for Life special education program. You may remember this. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. John McClear, 22, has been indicted on 5 counts and remains held without bail after a judge called him a significant and severe danger in the community. Probably like this ambulance going right by the station here.
There he is. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't like the number of cases that we have, but at least with the cases, it means we are hopefully stopping some of these people from hurting our kids. How you doing there, Bob?
I hate computers.
Well,
It went through 4 updates. It wouldn't allow me to jump online. It wouldn't even move. And then it's like I rebooted. The next thing I know, updates are happening. You're only 95% away from getting to restart. And it did that 3 times. And so, yeah.
Well, it looks like your webcam is like from 1918. So I'm not really sure what's happening there.
Well, it could be dirt.
Could be.
Break out the Clorox wipes, and I have the lights behind me. I don't know exactly what light. Oh, I know. Let's do this. There you go. Does that help?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a second.
Oh, look at that. You're like a new guy. Look at that.
Like a new guy.
Okay.
So I'm so glad you jumped on this morning because I wanted to share with you we ate the sauerkraut yesterday. I don't know if you saw the video. Obviously, by that reaction, you did not.
Yeah,
I did not.
I tried to tag Bob in the video, but whatever, he's got his settings on Facebook so that nobody can tag him. So
yeah. All right.
I didn't do that.
Let me just see. We're gonna make. Here we go.
I made a nice little graphic for you, Bob.
What is this?
Your hot dogs look wonderful, by the way.
Okay. Jesus.
Open the bun.
I got the bun. The scoring is the issue.
Is
It's
that
like
really-
a curly Q hot dog.
They look great.
I'm gonna throw these out. All right.
What is this nastiness?
You're gonna have to pause for a second because I need to pry that open. This is the Bob Miller famous sauerkraut.
Oh my God, that smells terrible.
It's
Oh my God. Now I don't like sauerkraut. I'm not making fun of Bob. Oh God, smell it.
I can smell it.
Just
I have a
sniff it.
very, very sensitive nose.
Sniff it.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
I don't need to sniff. We're gonna do a little bit.
Now, according to Bob, his people eat this right out of the jar.
Yep. My daughter eats it right out of the jar.
Dude.
Yeah. Just a little.
I want a small amount. I'm not as adventurous as you are. Okay, maybe a handful, I guess. Let's see if you can do a smaller amount on this
Oh my
one.
gosh. Here we go. Okay, we're just right there. So you can have another bite that's free of
Yeah, good one.
sauerkraut.
Well, there you go.
All
Such an
right.
Not as
adventurous
adventurous.
Randy.
Mama Cone.
Well, let's bring it to the top.
We'll take some to her. All right, here we go.
This one's mom's.
Mama Cone's brave. I guarantee you she'll like it.
Randy's gone little. All right.
Here goes nothing. Mom is good, but I didn't get any sauerkraut. All right, here we
Hot
go.
dog is good though. All right, next bite is it.
Not the worst thing I've ever tasted.
I'm not hating it. No.
Okay.
It's not that bad, actually.
It actually is not bad. It smells awful,
It does
but it
smell.
actually, Bob Miller, you may be right. I'm not sure I'm a convert to the sauerkraut, but to your sauerkraut, I don't mind it.
It's not as bad as you think.
It
No.
really is my mother-in-law's, but
All the sauerkraut.
there you go, right up.
I didn't die.
We didn't die.
But he didn't go in for
Again,
seconds.
Mama Comb.
I'm amazed that I like it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Look at that. Ate all of it. Proof.
Good job, Bob Miller. All right, you got us. There you go. Actually, I did go back for a second. I just ate a bite out of the jar, and you are so right. It is really not, it's really mild, and it was very, very good. So
Yep.
you have to give your mother-in-law kudos from us. Thank you for the jar. We will return it when it's empty. And yeah, it was good.
I told you. I mean, it's not everybody's thing. I mean, if you, I've done the show and I talk about sauerkraut. It's more of a Pennsylvania Dutch thing, more of a German thing. And you talk to people down south, they don't even think about sauerkraut.
No.
But if you look at the stuff that you get in a bag or you get in the cans, this is way different flavor profile. That's what we like to say in the barbecue business,
Yeah, love it.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm glad you tried it. Brave that you tried it. I appreciate that.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'd say you always have to try things because you just never know. So anytime you guys and your mother-in-law and your team make sauerkraut, I will be happy to try it again and keep tasting it. So
Up next, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah. Unlike Chris, your former partner, I do know what that is, and I have tried them in the past. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not big on those either. I have tried them, but I'm not big on them.
Rocky Mountain oysters, Bob, I was with your colleague Frank last night, and he told me how you actually got the job at WFMD, which you can't pull that off at a lot of stations, maybe just a couple, but
I did that on your podcast, like our first one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Talked about how I got the job there. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back to the news here. This is happening in Frederick. Officials are rolling out new restrictions on events at Carroll Creek after downtown businesses reported major drops in sales during vendor festivals. The new policy blocks events on 3 weekends each year and restricts new events in November and December unless organizers already have a standing agreement with the city. Only 6 events per year will be allowed for general public or for-profit groups. Strict limits on frequency and scheduling. Applicants for next year open November 15th, tomorrow.
Wow.
Well, they had some group that came in from, I think, Montgomery County or D.C. or something, and, the local residents were like, hey, there's no community connection whatsoever. They just liked the creek and rented it out. And I kind of agree with the city. I just hope they don't do a pick and choose, like, oh, well, we're gonna let the arts group, and I'm not picking on the arts group, but we're gonna let the arts group go out there, but the Randy group, they're not going to because they don't like Randy's politics, they don't like Randy, and that's what I worry about, that it becomes a pick and choose, and the groups that we like.
Here is my stance. I have a shop in downtown Frederick, so I do have skin in the game in this conversation. I'm also an event planner. I don't like when government makes policy, period, because anytime government makes policy, it has the potential to be the notorious slippery slope, like you're saying. And what I don't like about it is, yes, this group came from Montgomery County, but we had some local vendors were participating in those markets. So I have a friend of mine, actually, who makes candles, who participated in all of those events. So this is tough. This is tough for me. The whole point of the creek was to bring people to Frederick. I get the merchants saying, well, no one is coming to our shop because because this event is going on. They're just going to the event and they're leaving. Let me just tell you, I've had a shop in downtown Frederick for 18 months. 4% of people in Frederick shop downtown. The rest is from everywhere else. Now, I love the fact that our tourists are shopping downtown Frederick. I've met more people who've come here from all over for weddings and events and all that sort of stuff. So the limitation, what they're trying to do, I get it. But what happens is there will be workarounds. These people from Montgomery County might get somebody local who's going to rent the creek just to work around, because the whole point is it's a free market. They should be able to do what they want to do as long as they're following the rules that are in place. But I don't see how not having these events is going to positively impact in a great way the businesses in downtown Frederick. I just don't see it.
Well, I think your opinion weighs a lot heavier than, say, my opinion, because I don't own a store downtown. I'm not paying rent. But I will tell you that I was going out the other day and we were doing Christmas cash for kid drop-off boxes, right? And I've walked into a couple different places and they had stuff that was like Frederick and Maryland and stuff. And I was like, oh, that'd be nice. I have to go down to Everything Frederick to buy it. I'm like, I'm not going to buy it here. I'm going to buy it there, even though they're a local business.
Yeah. Look,
I'm with you over there.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well, speaking of Maryland, Bob, new projections show Maryland facing a $1.4 billion deficit in 2027, even after lawmakers approved a $1.6 billion tax and fee increases this year. State officials say federal job cuts, tariff impacts, Medicaid costs, and economic fallout from recent federal policy changes are driving the shortfall. Republicans argue the deficit is a result of overspending in Annapolis. Because Maryland must pass a balanced budget, lawmakers will be required to close that gap during upcoming legislative sessions.
Yeah. Can't wait for Governor Wes Moore to be on MSNBC, CNN, and all the other talking heads talking about how it's all Donald Trump's fault that Maryland has a budget problem.
It's already happening. And here, I mean, my gosh, look, I mean, this state, I got to tell you, I just, the things that we have that they're worrying about in the governor's house is just nuts. The gerrymandering, worrying about all that. It's just unbelievable. He was left with a surplus, has chewed through it like crazy, and all he's doing is trying to get the next opportunity. That's why he's going on all these shows. That's why he's all over social media. That's why he's doing what he's doing. He doesn't care about Maryland. He cares about his next step. So,
well, do you think that next step is going to be AOC and Wes Moore ticket in 2028?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, he's trying to glad hand everybody he can to get that next spot. So, yeah, look, I mean, I don't know. It's so frustrating. Like we said, I paid my registration. That's tripled. We've all noticed everything in Maryland. Every time you turn around, you're taxed. I think we used to work until May. 100% of our salary went to taxes. Now it's probably July. So it's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's not a great place to be. It's not a state that people want to come to. It's a state people reluctantly come to. People are fleeing the state in hundreds of thousands if they can afford to move, going to West Virginia, Pennsylvania. It's just not a great place to be. I really, really would love to get back to some sort of, economic boon here, but I just don't see it happening anytime soon.
Well, Randy came. I came, and the biggest, I don't know if Randy had this happen, but one of the biggest things that people said to me when we're moving back to Maryland, they're like, why would you move back to Maryland?
Why? Yeah,
definitely.
Why?
Yeah. So,
family obligations, job obligations rule, and that is why. But again, it's a reluctant move. No one is super excited to come back to Maryland, where you're going to have to pay all these ridiculous taxes to transfer things in. Housing, we all know, is just nuts. And it's just not a state people go, hey, I want to go to Maryland.
No.
Sure. High school football playoffs are happening. Middletown dominated Liberty 51-7 to advance to the state quarterfinals, highlighted by quarterback Britton Poffenberger's long scramble drill touchdown passes and multiple special team scores. Urbana is also moving on with a 20-6 win over South Hagerstown. Junior standout Keegan Rapinta kicked 2 field goals, scored a touchdown, and continued to show why he's one of the most versatile players in the county.
Kind of like me
unreal.
when I played. Versatile. So
Yeah, boy, you went from sitting on the bench to standing with the water bottles like nobody's business, Bobby.
nobody did it better than I did. Nobody did it better than I did. So you guys are all in radio. We've all been in radio. I was talking about this morning. Maybe you talked about it, Randy. There's the number one it's an AI song, but it has over 1 million plays on Spotify. It's at the top of the U.S. Billboard chart. It's a country song called "Walk My Walk."
Yeah, by, Rust, whatever.
Yeah, Breaking Rust.
Breaking Rust. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, it's not bad, but it's catchy. It's kind of, and we were talking about whether or not AI has any future in the music business, and it's like most songs you hear now probably have some kind of an AI component to it. But they were like, okay, so this isn't, He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. It doesn't have any soul. But it's a good song, and it could be like a lot of other songs out there. I'm waiting for our country program director to come in here because our sister station doesn't play it. They're like, we're not going to do AI. We're going to do real people. But it's, number one on the Billboard chart, 1 million downloads on it, 1 million plays on Spotify. Is that the future?
Yeah, I mean, it is. Obviously, when you listen to it, it's definitely, it doesn't sound AI. And like I've been telling everybody, it's AI is getting to the point now where it can catch up pretty quick to every week or so, doubling and in being almost undetectable. Really, I tell my parents all the time, you cannot believe anything that you see anymore. Can't.
No.
So.
They have another app. We kind of spent a good bit of the 6 o'clock hour because there's an app out there that if you're talking for 3 minutes and you have video of somebody for 3 minutes, they can make it an AI generated person, and they're doing it with grandparents and parents. And if they pass away, then you can have a conversation with a loved one who has passed on because of AI. And I'm like, I don't know if I don't know if I want that to talk to my dad and he's being AI. You hear in the TV and stuff, people go, I don't remember their voice any longer. Well, I still remember my dad's voice. I have videos and stuff, but I don't know if I want to have that conversation with my dead father.
Yeah, it creates an avatar that's very similar and obviously with the same speaking tones and voice. I don't know. I read that story this morning and I thought, there are, because when AI first came out, not like a year and a half to 2 years ago, you could animate old pictures. And I animated a picture of our grandfather. And it was good to have a new memory, I guess. It was kind of weird. It was good to see like the movement that you haven't seen or whatever. Talking to him may be a little different because, it's not their personality, right? It's a computer speaking for it. But people get lonely after somebody dies. I could see.
That's what 1-900 numbers are for.
I don't think anybody in this generation knows what a 1-900 is. They don't need that anymore, unfortunately.
No, they don't. They have all kinds of other means there.
Yeah, 1-900 numbers now are rated G.
Right, exactly. Put all those girls out of work. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, we thank you guys so much for wrapping up the week on a strong note. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're coming back with our Frederick Ghostbusters are in the house to talk about our great movie night, Bob, Wednesday,
the 19th.
November 19th. We're going to be at Warehouse Cinemas from 5 to 7. I think I have 17 vendors coming.
Nice.
And I can't wait. If you want to come hang out with us, you can do that. Warehouse Cinemas in Frederick on the Golden Mile. I'm looking forward to seeing Ghostbusters on the big screen.
Me too. I actually was talking about this. I had the Ghostbusters on this morning as well. And I was talking about people go buy your tickets. And I'm like, hey, I haven't bought mine yet. So I bought mine, put it on, on the website under my name. So I raise more money than everybody else, hopefully.
I didn't realize that was a thing, that I should be telling people to buy the tickets and select me as your team guy. But that's okay, because the winner truly is Christmas Cash for Kids. All the money for your tickets goes directly to Christmas Cash for Kids. Good
That's
Morning
right.
Frederick is sponsoring, paying for the theater. We'd love to know how many people are coming so I can reserve the correct theater size. But either way, come out. even if you just come for the 5 to 7 happy hour networking vendor thing, drop a couple of bucks into the Christmas Cash for Kids box, and we'd love to see you at the movies.
Absolutely. Have a
All
great
right.
weekend. I can't wait.
I
And
know.
get a picture taken with the Ghostbusters who are going to be at the Warehouse Cinemas.
I know. They're going to be there in full force, and we're going to talk to Matt when we get back right after this. Have a great weekend, Bob.
Thank you.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond compare.
All right. Excited to head back down to 401 North Market Street. Let's see who we have here. Oh, we got our Frederick Ghostbusters in the house. Matt, and is it Shannon? Was I right?
Yes, it's Shannon.
Oh, yay. Okay. I remembered. I hoped I remembered correctly. Well, welcome to Good Morning Frederick. How are you guys today?
Very well.
We're doing great. Thank you for having us. It's good to
Awesome.
be here.
Well, it is great to have you. And let me just tell you, if you've not seen these guys in Frederick, I don't know how that's possible because you guys seem to be out and about in a lot of different places. Matt, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got involved in the Frederick Ghostbusters and what you love about it?
Well, when I was a kid, I was one when the movie came out, and ever since, it was just the car always stood out to me. You know, the characters, Aykroyd, Murray, and all them did such a great job at their roles that it just stood out and always was ingrained in my head. And then, you know, throughout the years, it's always stuck. And I decided one day to start creating little Tykes cars, you know, that you can just buy at the store, turn those into Ghostbuster cars for my kids. And after I was done working on those, we did a couple other movie ones as well. But as soon as I realized, okay, now I'm jealous. I want to drive my own car, you know, and I have my own Ecto one. And, you know, obviously started getting the gear, getting the vehicle set up and everything like that. So it's definitely a really cool project for me to do personally. And, you know, with me and my kids always having that wonderful time to spend watching the movies, playing Ghostbusters at the house, be it in a video game or just dressing up and being Ghostbusters, you know, catching fake ghosts around the house. And, you know, it just kind of took off in its own world. And we did some paranormal investigating and different stuff like that. And our roles just kind of built from there. So before we were ever Frederick County, Maryland Ghostbusters, we were just having fun and we were enjoying every aspect of it from our own personal life. And then we decided from there to keep going and just, you know, rock it out as much as we could. And, you know, my kids, Matthew and Scarlett, they have been ingrained in all of this. This is still as much of, for me and Shannon, it's good for us to do and it's a wonderful thing. But for my kids, it's even more special because they get to live it like I wanted to when I was a kid. And I didn't have that option, but you know what? They do. And I get to live it through them as well.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, a family who has a passion together is always going to have that connection, which is so amazing and remarkable. Plus, it's so feel good and fun. You bring joy to people all over. I can't imagine for your kids to just kind of have that, see people's faces when they see you guys and the car and all your stuff that you've collected over the years. Shannon, how long have you guys been doing this?
Well, us as an actual group, I would say about 4 years.
Okay.
But for me, it started way before that. Like when my kids were born. My son was dressing up as Stay Puft at 1 year old.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, we're a family group, and we like to give back and do for the community, and that's what it is for us. It's good for the soul, and it makes my heart happy, to give back.
I try to tell people when you volunteer, or when you give back, that it comes back to you in such amazing ways that you don't even realize that it's almost selfish, right? You almost are like, I'm going to go do this event, but I'm going to get back so much for it that it's going to be really, really worthwhile and cool. All right. So you guys, you have a vehicle as well. I know that you bring to events, and you have all this cool stuff. I'm waiting to see if Randy's able to. Oh yeah, there we go. You that you bring out to all of these events. So do you build some of these? Do you buy them? How does that work?
For us, a lot of what we do, our main part of our gear, the proton pack, the PKE meter, the ghost trap, stuff like that is all HasLab, which is a division of Hasbro toys. And then earlier you seen the proton packs that we have on the couch right now. Those were actually made from a friend of ours, Lou, from the Chesapeake Ghostbusters, for my kids. And they rock them at every event, and they're so happy because they're so unique, so diverse. A lot of what we do, people want to have more screen accurate, and it has to be screen accurate. For us, it's more of, we love the creativity. We love the imagination. Ghostbusters was never perfect. That was kind of their message, hey, nothing's perfect in a way. If you look at their gear, the proton packs have like whiteout caps on them. So there's nothing that was meant to be on there. They just kind of threw it together as one big mixing pot to make it look usable. Well, that was kind of the ironic twist with my kids' packs.
Yeah.
They look like a chaotic kind of whatever. And that's cool because it's different. It's unique. It's custom. What they did, as far as the movie, they made it look, kind of off the wall a little bit, and they made it look kind of fun and kind of different. So when you have different groups that do stuff that are different, that they have the custom gear and all that kind of stuff, we love it because it's unique and it pops out and it creates stuff in our head of like, dude, I could see why that would be a real life thing in the Ghostbuster world.
Yeah. And what I love, again, with you guys, your attitudes about this whole thing is that it's about inclusivity, right? You want to make sure everybody feels a part of it. So even if a youngster gets a toy and is into the, play acting, pretending, and interacting with you, that's joyful. And you don't want to sit there and go, well, I'm sorry, that's not really accurate to the movie side. That's not what you guys are about. It's about everyone having a great time, kids and adults. I've been at several events where the adults at first are kind of standoffish and let their kids walk up, but then you guys engage them so much and they end up just really walking away with these huge smiles. And I just love how much joy you bring to every event that you attend. It's just got to be wonderful. You got to leave on this great feeling every time because of that. And, we love that you're a part of this community and participating as much as you are.
We love it. Like I said, the community has been wonderful to us. We've had so many wonderful opportunities. You've been at plenty of the events that we've been at, and like you said, a lot of times it's the kids who come up to us first. There's other times where the parents, they'll come up to us and the kids have no idea who we are, what we do. And that's kind of one of those cool things where they kind of get introduced to it. And of course, the parents are always like, yeah, we're going to watch that movie tonight. It's going to be great. And that's, to us, that's really good. It feels good. For us, me being a huge fan and a lifelong fan, for my kids being a lifelong fan into this. And it's wonderful to have so much wonderful connection with these people, because the people really are what drive us. We are not happy unless the people are happy. So if they're happy and they're smiling, we're happy and smiling. That really, one person a day smiling and loving what we do really is genuinely what makes us happy.
And for a lot of the adults, it's the nostalgia.
Yeah.
And when the adults, see that and kind of get into it, it brings out the kid in them. And that's awesome. You know, and that's
yeah,
awesome
well, I
to
love
see.
the fact that you two were barely born when this movie came out. Makes me feel ancient, but I'm so excited to be experiencing you guys watching it on the big screen. We're going to be at Warehouse Cinemas on Wednesday, November 19th. Now, we not only have the Ghostbusters from Frederick County, we have the Chesapeake Ghostbusters who will be in attendance as well. How many total people do you guys think you're going to have on Wednesday?
I really don't know how many people Chesapeake's bringing out. I do know we're planning on bringing out our full force, which is me, Shannon, my son Matthew, my daughter Scarlett, and our other team member Andrew, who couldn't be here today. He's watching right now. I see you, Andrew. But,
yeah. Shout out to Andrew. It's all good. We'll see you
Shout
on
out
Wednesday.
to our kids too, Matthew and Scarlett. I told Matthew he's a big YouTuber. I told him I'd give him a big shout out. Thank you.
Shout out to Matthew and Scarlett. I love the name Scarlett. That's
our
very
junior
cute.
Ghostbusters.
Yes, we love it. We love it. Now, when you come out, we're going to have vehicles. We're going to figure out exactly where we're going to park them, but then you're going to have a setup inside so people can come take photos, interact, have a great time. We've got like 17 vendors who will be set up inside Warehouse Cinemas as well. So we're going to have a ton of fun from 5 to 7. Then we're going to move inside to the theater to watch the movie Ghostbusters, the original one, on the big screen. Have you seen it on the big screen before?
No, I have never.
I have not either, so this is going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait. It's going to be like watching you guys on Christmas, like kids on Christmas morning. It's going to be really, really
and we're
great.
We're going to be in gear. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It'll be great. All right. Well, if you want to get your tickets in advance, you can go to WFMD.com. Click on the Ghostbusters icon with Bob Miller and myself on there. Matt, Shannon, your family, the Frederick Ghostbusters, Andrew as well. We cannot wait to see you guys Wednesday, November 19th. So that's next Wednesday, 5 to 7, Warehouse Cinemas on Route 40. Thank you guys for taking the time to come in today again. And we're so proud that you're part of our community. We thank you for all you do and can't wait to see you on Wednesday.
We can't wait.
Can't wait. Thank you so much. And we love your show. We think you do an awesome job.
You guys are so sweet. And I love the Good Morning Frederick on the car. That's very sweet. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're coming back with what's happening in Frederick.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
All right, we're heading back out to 401 North Market Street to watch Shannon and Matt sign our window of fame. That is right. They got to put their signature on the window so we know that they were there. And all of our guests are welcome to come sign our window of fame. It is getting very colorful very quickly. And we appreciate them so much for coming down this morning. Oh, yeah, they got the full gear. I love it. I love it very much. Want to thank Matt and Shannon for coming down to 401 North Market Street to visit with us today. And we can't wait to see them Wednesday. And we'll see you there as well. Actually, before we get to the what's happening in Frederick, we got to get to Under the Hood with Ken's Automotive and Transmission, talking about those codes you might get. Not talking about a bro code or anything like that. I'm talking about those error codes in your car. All right, I'm at Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Total Car Care. This is Nick, the service manager here. You are the guy when you come in and you have questions or you answer the phones, you give some good advice, you schedule the vehicles, right?
Yep.
How long have you been doing car stuff?
I've been in the industry for almost 7 years.
Okay. Yeah. What do you love about the car industry?
What I love about the car industry is getting the customer the acknowledgement of there is something wrong with your vehicle, getting it fixed, and getting them on the road happy.
Yeah, and that's a great. Hey, we'd love that from everybody, but
Yeah.
I know you guys do it here, which is awesome. All right, today we are talking about.
The difference between just scanning for a code and getting an actual diagnostic.
Okay, so our cars are now all computers, rolling computers,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
And you guys have the capability to plug in the car to a diagnostic the car will then communicate with the computer to say this is what's wrong. Is that right?
Correct. So
Okay.
a lot of places, for example, all your big name parts stores would be like, oh, come in, we'll scan your code, diagnostic. It's not actually a diagnostic. All they're doing is scanning the code. That's going to tell you, oh, you have a P0300 code, for example.
Oh, right.
That's just going to tell you, hey, you have this problem going on. It's not
Right.
going to tell you what's causing this problem.
Ah, okay. That's
So
really interesting.
It kind of gives you the zip code of where the problem lies,
Yeah.
but doesn't point you to the address. That's where the diagnostic comes in, and we're able to pinpoint the address.
Oh my God,
kinda
were you
hone
working
in
on that
it.
all morning? I love that. That is such a great, because I understand exactly what you're saying. I like that very much. Okay, and so then when you bring your car, like if you're somewhere at one of those places and they tell you what the code is or what the diagnostic is, you bring it here and you guys are going to do the full thing
The
to
full
find out
rundown.
what is causing the problem.
Yep, and that way there is no question when it comes time to repair what the
Yeah.
fix will be.
Yeah. So are there any like standard codes or things that are probably happening to a lot of people? Or how do they even know that there's a code? Where does that come
Yeah,
from?
so you'll know that your vehicle has a warning light on. Obviously, you'll have something pop up on the dash.
Okay.
You'll have either a check engine light or an ABS light, the tire light.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of warnings now, especially the newer the vehicles get, the more warnings that come
Yeah.
with all the new electronics.
Yeah.
and stuff,
Your
so.
car kind of does tell you
Yep.
what's going on with it to some extent. And then you guys actually just tie the bow on the package and make sure it's all fixed and easy. Well, what I love about it, you go to kenstrans.com. You can schedule your appointment. You can come right in. It's so convenient right at the corner of Patrick and Jefferson Streets in downtown. Been here for 60 years, almost. 1968.
Almost.
I'm older than Ken's. We always remind myself when I think about that. But it's been around a long time, family owned and operated, local. We love that. We love Nick and the entire team here at Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. It's total car care, bumper to bumper. You got to come out and check them out. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right. Want to thank Nick at Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Again, total car care. Take care of all my vehicles, especially the Good Morning Frederick vehicle. All right. We got one more quick break. Then we're coming back with what's happening in Frederick to wrap up your week right here. This portion of Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by The Healing Storm. Shannon and her team strive to create an environment where you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative, holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. Massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and a healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for all the details and to schedule an appointment today.
Sponsored by Maryland Lottery. Tons of ways to win. Hot scratch-offs like big money where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000 or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your Tickets to see if you're a winner. Must be 18 to play. Please play responsibly.
Oh, yeah. Now, what's happening in Frederick?
Sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. Serving the area for more than 34 years. Wood floors, luxury vinyl plank. Anything that you put on your floor, they can handle it. Check out their Google reviews and give them a call today. 301-948-9663. That's 301-948. Wood. Be sure to ask for Jeff Koger or go to atlaswoodfloors.net.
Oh, yeah. Please call Atlas Wood Floors. I'm not sure if you'll be able to get your floors done in time for Thanksgiving, but definitely in time for Christmas if you call right now, or the holidays. If you want new floors, call them right now. All right, you got to mark your calendars for some big things coming up. First of all, Toys for Tots collection is on right now. You can drop off your new unwrapped toys in the bins that are located at Del Rancho or the Orioles Nest in Westridge Square on Route 40, the Golden Mile. And I'll be doing a live remote on Black Friday, November 28th from 1 to 3 p.m. and would love to see you. And we'll give you a reward for bringing us some toys for the kids of Frederick County. The Holiday Lights Map is coming soon, sponsored by Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate of Maurer Realty. We're going to be putting together the holiday lights of Frederick County and beyond. So all we're going to ask you to do is send a photograph of yours or someone else's home with the address. For every one you send us, I will send you a Maryland Lottery scratch-off. That's right. So you can get a bunch of scratch-offs, and we'll get a bunch of places on our maps, which we love. The 12 Eggs of Christmas is starting December 15th. Right now, we're looking for sponsors. Don't miss this amazing opportunity to win some fun prize packs. Excuse me. I'm putting together the prize packs right now, and they are going to be wonderful. And it's going to be a ton of fun. So we want you to join along, and hopefully you'll find one of our eggs of Christmas. Weekdays at 5 p.m., most weekdays, we are broadcasting live at 401 North Market Street with Live from Studio 401. All right, special events to note. Saturday, that's tomorrow, 2 to 4, Goldfish Swim School's grand opening party is happening at 323 Ballinger Center Drive. They have a ton of fun activities, raffle prizes, family swim. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Goldfish Swim School's grand opening party. Head over there. It's kind of right back where the Frederick News Post is located. November 22nd, a week from Saturday, the Merry Market is happening at the Village Crossing at Warman's Mill. They've got a festive photo booth, 17 vendors with handmade products and gifts, holiday music, warm drinks as well, 1 to 4 p.m., November 22nd at Village Crossing at Warman's Mill. I mean, again, more and more opportunities for you to shop local, support local makers, and get some really cool gifts for your list this holiday season. December 6th and 7th, we've got the 5th annual Hello Holidays Makers Market at the Frederick Fairgrounds happening as well. All right, let's give you an update. Tonight is the Friday night fundraiser for Frederick Cool Kids at Sandbox Brew House. That kicks off at 6 p.m., goes until 10. A portion of all the sales are going to go to the Frederick Cool Kids. Sandbox Brew House is located on East Street, and a great opportunity to support a local organization. At 7 p.m., if you maybe want to try to win some money, you can do that at the Cash Bingo benefiting the Frederick County Farm Bureau. It's at the New Midway Fire Hall. There'll be door prizes, 50/50s, a basket raffle as well, and you're supporting our local agriculture. Tomorrow, a couple holiday bazaars for you, 9 to 3, one at Calvary United Methodist Church, West 2nd Street. Also 9 to 3, the Middletown Valley People Helping People Holiday Craft Fair. That is at the Middletown Volunteer Fire Department's auxiliary building. You can go there too. Stuff a Truck is happening at the Wise on Spring Ridge, in Spring Ridge, From noon to 2, WFRE will be broadcasting live for that, looking for non-perishable items to stuff the truck. 2 to 4 is the Goldfish Swim School grand opening. 3 to 6, Holiday Headquarters is open at 22 South Market Street. Federated Charities. They have some really cool backdrops and places to do photo ops for you to share your fun holiday experience shopping downtown. 5 p.m. is the Marine Corps League birthday ball at the Lewistown Volunteer Fire Department. And 7:30 to 9:30, Pitt's Quattrone is at the Reverie, which is our next door neighbor on Market Street. And then the Holiday Headquarters is open again on November 16th from 1 until 4. That is Sunday. Real quick, on the 19th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., Harvest of Hope Festival and the turkey distribution is happening at Keys Stadium. You just need your ID to show you're a Frederick County resident, and then you are good to go. 2 to 6 p.m. on the 19th, Seasons of Soul Holiday Market is at Carroll Creek Amphitheater. 5 to 7, we have our Warehouse Cinemas movie night happy hour with the Ghostbusters and vendors. And then 7 o'clock is the movie. November 20th, we have our Christmas Laughs for Kids at Rack Brewing. That's a comedy night, and it is a suggested donation of $10 per person to get in and enjoy fun comedy. And then the 21st, veterans can pick up a blessing box from the Veteran Service Center on Monocacy Boulevard. Donations are still needed. Reach out to Michelle at reforgeunited.org to help with that. And then Stuff a Truck from 5 to 7 p.m. on the 21st is at the Wise on Prospect Boulevard. Always tons of events going on in and around Frederick. And, Jackson, RC Aviation. Frederick has really grown since you grew up there. You grew up on Ice Street. I know where that is exactly, right near Asbury United Methodist Church. And, are you still in the area? Well, we would love to welcome you back anytime for sure. If you want that full calendar of all the events for yourself, you can look at it anytime you want. You go to bit.ly/EF calendar. Make sure the E and the F are capitalized. Calendar is lowercase, and you can get access to all the events in the calendar. We're updating daily, so make sure you don't miss a thing. Want to thank everybody for, first of all, for the Ghostbusters for stopping by the studio this morning, Matt and Shannon. And for coming in and talking with us about what they do, which I absolutely love. And I want to thank all of you. And of course, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Oh, Jackson, you are in Washington County. Oh, you're Frederick adjacent. That's good. You can still get down here when you want, close enough to that. Well, we hope to see you in person sometime soon, maybe at the movie night at Warehouse Cinemas. That would be an awesome introduction. All right. We thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on Monday right here on Good Morning Frederick. And remember, let's get out there and let's be great, Frederick.